get you right around 96 hertz. Scientifically, this is the most attractive tone for a man. And to prove that it works, I want you to download any voice analyzing app. Before the video starts, I want you to speak into the app to see where your hertz level is. Then, I want you to do it again after each tip to see your voice get deeper. 1. Do diaphragmatic breathing exercises. You do this by training to breathe through your diaphragm muscle. Most of you are doing it wrong, and you know you're doing it wrong if your shoulders are bobbing up and down. This is called shallow breathing. And what this means is that your voice is not at its fullest potential because you are shifting all the pressure to the upper half of your torso. This puts tension on your neck and your vocal cord. Here is an easy exercise to strengthen your diaphragm muscle to breathe better. I want you to lay on your back on a flat surface with your knees bent. Place your hand on your upper chest and your second one on your belly right under your rib cage. I want you to breathe in slowly through your nose, letting the air in deeply towards your lower belly. The hand on your chest should remain still, while the one on your belly should be raising upward. Then, I want you to tighten your abdominal muscles at the peak of it and let those muscles fall inwards as you exhale. The hand on your belly should move down to its original position. 2. Practice humming down your vocal cord. Humming allows you to warm up your vocal cords so you can have more control over your voice. To start and do this right, you want to take in a deep diaphragm breath like we just practiced. Then, I want you to hum out slowly. As you hum out, I want you to regulate your tone downwards until you get to a level that feels natural. Essentially, you are training your vocal cords and your ears for total control. Now, as you speak, you'll be able to find that perfect tone naturally. 3. I want you to do neck crunches to strengthen your neck muscles. There are 2 muscles that surround your vocal cords. When these get tense, they put pressure on your vocal cords,
which makes your voice sound higher.
So I need you to stretch out these muscles and strengthen them over time. So one of the best exercises is doing neck crunches. I want you to lay flat on the ground again with your knees bent. You will then pick up your head as if you're doing an ab crunch. However, you will make sure that your upper body and your upper back are still touching the floor. The only thing coming up is your head. I want you to do 3 sets of 20 every day. You will notice an immediate difference after a week. With the positive side effect, your neck will start looking thick. For these first 3, I'm training your neck and your body so your voice can get into that natural deep tone. If you're using an app, you should have already noticed an immediate difference. We got 4 more tricks to get you into a deeper voice. These next 2 will put everything into practice. Starting with number 4, I want you to read books out loud. Think about it. Your average guy does not speak a lot on a day-to-day basis. Almost everything is done online. You have to train yourself to know where you want to be with your vocal pitch. I want you to grab a book and read at least 1 page out loud a day. And as you do, I want you to be changing your natural voice tone until you find that nice deep tone that sounds natural. You should do this daily after the first 3 exercises that we talked about. Number 5, I want you to have a monotone voice. Deep voices are great, but they're hard to get right without it sounding unnatural. This is why I love this trick. No matter your voice tone, every man can sound more monotone, and you'll want to, because according to this study, they found that men with voices that varied less in pitch, in other words, more monotone, they tend to have more sexual partners. They concluded that it's not so much the monotone voice that gets the woman. It signals that you are a high status man. So how do you speak more monotone? I want you to add more pauses as you talk. This is gonna remove emotion from your voice, and it's gonna force you to control speed, volume, pitch, so they all stay the same and you sound more monotone. We are 5 tips in, and your voice should be significantly deeper if you're following along. These last 2 I'm about to show you are expert level tips no one talks about, but are scientifically backed to make your voice more attractive. Number 6, I want you to breathe out as you speak. This is called aspirate. You can try it right now yourself to see the immediate difference. To do it right, you want to take a deep diaphragm breath. Before you start speaking, as you do, I want you to slowly push the air out of your mouth as you say every word. A 2014 study found that women found breathier voices more attractive. Again, you can test this and see where your voice is at with the app. When you do so, think about almost as if you're talking through a sigh. You'll take in that deep breath, and it's almost like you're sighing out and speaking at the same time. Number 7, drink more water. Now, you might think that this is just for health and that it doesn't have an impact on how deep your voice can get. You're wrong. See, the pitch of your voice is directly connected to the size of your vocal cords. Loss of water or dehydration leads to a loss of mass, making your vocal cords smaller and your voice higher pitch. Most people are dehydrated, about 75%. 3 in 4 of you watching right now are probably dehydrated, which means your voice is more higher pitched than what it could naturally be. So, I want you to get more hydrated, and I want you to do it in 3 steps. First, buy a reusable jug of water, fill it up every morning, and make it a goal to finish it by the end of the day. You want to make sure that the water is lukewarm. Do not do cold water, as cold water will constrict your vocal cords and make your voice higher pitched. And 3, I want you to eat more fruits. Most fruits are 85% water, and it's a tastier way to get hydrated if you're the type of guy that can't put down H2O. That's it for me today. If you guys enjoyed it, I'm gonna leave you 2 more videos here that can help you level up.